My beloved children, I invite you now to pause and listen carefully for just 15 minutes. In the midst of your busy lives, with all the noise and distractions that surround you, I am calling you to a moment of stillness. I am calling you to listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. For I am always speaking to you, guiding you, loving you, and longing for you to draw near to me. So often, the world shouts for your attention. The worries of your day, the demands of your work, the voices of others, and the constant hum of technology can drown out my gentle whisper. Yet, I am here, waiting for you to turn your heart toward me. I do not force my way into your life. I wait patiently for you to invite me in, to make space for my presence. When you choose to listen, even for a few moments, you open the door for me to speak peace, hope, and direction into your soul. Listening to me is not about hearing an audible voice, but about quieting your spirit and being open to my guidance. I speak through my word, through the beauty of creation, through the kindness of others, and through the still, small voice within you. When you set aside time to listen, you will begin to recognize my voice more clearly. You will sense my love for you, my plans for your life, and my desire to walk with you through every season. Do not be discouraged if you do not hear me right away. Sometimes the noise of the world takes time to fade. But as you persist, as you make listening to me a daily habit, you will find that my presence becomes more real to you. I will give you wisdom for your decisions, comfort in your pain, and strength for your challenges. I will remind you that you are never alone, for I am with you always. Remember, my beloved, that I know you completely. I know your fears, your hopes, your struggles, and your dreams. I care about every detail of your life. When you listen to me, you allow me to speak truth into your heart, to correct you when you stray, to encourage you when you are weary, and to fill you with my peace. My words bring life, healing, and purpose. In these moments of listening, you will also discover more about who you are. You are my child, created in my image, deeply loved, and chosen for a purpose. I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. When you listen to me, you align your heart with my will, and you find the courage to step into the destiny I have prepared for you. So, my dear one, I urge you, make time to listen. Even if it is just 15 minutes, let those moments be a sacred space where you and I can meet. Bring your worries, your questions, your joys, and your sorrows to me. I am here, ready to listen and to speak. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it. As you go forth from this moment, remember that my love for you is unchanging. I am always near, always speaking, always loving you. Listen carefully, and you will find me. And as you listen, may my peace fill your heart and guide your steps, now and always. God's love and guidance are always available to you, no matter where you are or what you are facing. My beloved, I want you to know that my love is not something you have to earn or strive for. It is a gift, freely given, constant, and unchanging. From the moment you were formed, I have loved you with an everlasting love. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love surrounds you in every moment, whether you feel worthy of it or not. Sometimes you may feel distant from me. You may wonder if I am truly there, if I am listening, if I care about the details of your life. But I want you to know that I am always near. Even when you cannot see me or sense my presence, I am with you. My guidance is not reserved for a select few or for special occasions. It is available to you every day, in every situation. I am the Good Shepherd, and I lead my sheep with gentleness and care. I know your name, I know your heart, and I know the path that is best for you. When you seek me, you will find me. When you ask for wisdom, I will give it generously. My guidance is not hidden or mysterious. It is found in my word, in the quiet nudges of your spirit, in the wise counsel of others, and in the peace that settles in your heart when you are walking in my will. I do not leave you to wander alone or to figure out life by yourself. I am your guide, your counselor, your ever-present help in times of trouble. There will be times when you feel lost or uncertain, when the road ahead seems dark and confusing. In those moments, remember that my love is your anchor. I will never abandon you or turn away from you. My guidance may not always come in the way you expect or on the timeline you desire, but it will come. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, opening doors, and closing others for your good. I see the bigger picture, and I know what you need even before you ask. My love is patient and kind. I do not grow weary of your questions or your doubts. Bring them to me, and I will meet you with compassion and understanding. My guidance is gentle, never harsh or condemning. I correct you because I love you, and I lead you toward what is best for you. Even when you make mistakes or take a wrong turn, my love does not falter. I am always ready to forgive, to restore, and to guide you back to the path of life. Let my love be the foundation of your life. Let it shape the way you see yourself and others. When you are rooted in my love, you will find the courage to face any challenge, the strength to persevere, and the hope to keep moving forward. My guidance will light your way, one step at a time. You do not need to have all the answers or see the whole journey ahead. Simply trust in me, and I will lead you. As you go about your day, remember that my love and guidance are not just for the big moments, but for the ordinary ones as well. I care about your joys and your sorrows, your dreams and your disappointments. Invite me into every part of your life, and you will discover that I am always with you, loving you, guiding you, and giving you everything you need. Rest in my love, and let my guidance bring you peace, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Faith grows through quiet moments with God. In the stillness, when you set aside the noise and distractions of the world, you create space for your faith to deepen and flourish. It is in these quiet moments that you come to know me more intimately, to sense my presence, and to hear my voice. Faith is not built on grand gestures or dramatic events alone. It is nurtured in the gentle, everyday encounters you have with me. When you choose to spend time with me, even in silence, you are planting seeds of trust that will grow into a strong and unshakable faith. In the quiet, you learn to listen, not just to the words of Scripture, but to the whispers of my Spirit in your heart. You begin to recognize the ways I am speaking to you, guiding you, and reassuring you of my love. These moments are not wasted. They are the foundation upon which your faith is built. Just as a tree grows strong roots beneath the surface, your faith grows deeper and more resilient when you spend time with me in stillness. The world may tell you that you need to be constantly busy, always achieving, always moving, but I invite you to rest in my presence and let your soul be refreshed. When you come to me in quietness, you bring your worries, your doubts, and your fears. You do not have to hide anything from me, for I know you completely and love you unconditionally. In these moments, you can be honest about your struggles and your questions. I am not disappointed by your doubts. Instead, I welcome them as opportunities to show you my faithfulness. As you pour out your heart to me, I pour my peace and assurance into you. You begin to see that I am trustworthy, that my promises are true, and that I am working all things together for your good. Faith is not always about having all the answers or never feeling afraid. It is about choosing to trust me, even when you cannot see the way forward. In the quiet, you learn to surrender your need for control and to rest in my sovereignty. You discover that I am bigger than your problems, stronger than your fears, and more loving than you can imagine. Each time you come to me, your faith is strengthened, and you are reminded that you are never alone. These quiet moments are also times of renewal. Life can be overwhelming, and your spirit can grow weary from the demands and pressures you face. But when you pause to be with me, I restore your soul. I give you new strength, new hope, and new perspective. You are reminded of who you are, my beloved child, and of who I am, the God who loves you, cares for you, and holds your future in my hands. In the stillness, you find rest for your soul and courage for the journey ahead. As your faith grows in these quiet moments, you become more attuned to my leading. You begin to recognize my hand at work in your life, even in the small and ordinary things. You see my blessings, my protection, and my guidance more clearly. Your trust in me becomes the anchor that holds you steady, no matter what storms may come. You are able to face challenges with confidence, knowing that I am with you, and that my grace is sufficient for you. So, my beloved, do not underestimate the power of quiet moments with me. Make time to be still, to listen, and to rest in my presence. Let your faith grow deep and strong, rooted in my love, and nourished by my word. As you do, you will find that I am always near, always faithful, and always ready to lead you forward in hope and peace. God's plans are greater than our understanding. So often you look at your life and try to make sense of every detail, every twist and turn, every joy and every sorrow. You want to understand why things happen the way they do, and you long for answers that will bring you comfort and certainty. But my beloved, I want you to know that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. What you see is only a small part of the story, but I see the whole picture from beginning to end. There are times when you may feel confused or even frustrated because things are not going according to your plans. You may pray for something and not receive it in the way you expect. You may face closed doors, unexpected challenges, or seasons of waiting that seem to have no purpose. In those moments, it is easy to question me, to wonder if I am listening or if I care. But I assure you, I am always at work, weaving together every detail of your life for a purpose that is far greater than you can imagine. My plans for you are rooted in love and wisdom. I know what you need, not just for today, but for your future. Sometimes, what you desire is not what is best for you, and in my love, I withhold certain things to protect you or to prepare you for something better. Other times, I allow you to walk through difficult seasons so that your faith may grow, your character may be refined, and your heart may be drawn closer to me. Nothing in your life is wasted. Every experience, every trial, every blessing is part of my perfect plan. Trusting in my plans requires faith. It means letting go of your need to control and your desire to have all the answers. It means believing that I am good, even when life is hard. It means surrendering your dreams and your fears to me, knowing that I hold your future in my hands. When you trust me, you open yourself to receive the blessings I have prepared for you. Blessings that are often far greater than anything you could have planned for yourself. There will be times when my plans lead you down unexpected paths. You may be called to step out in faith, to leave behind what is familiar, or to embrace new opportunities that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. In those moments, remember that I am with you. I will never leave you or forsake you. I will guide you, strengthen you, and provide for you every step of the way. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. Sometimes, you will only understand my plans in hindsight. You will look back and see how I was working all along, even when you could not see it at the time. You will see how I brought good out of difficult situations, how I opened doors you never expected, and how I used your story to bless others. My beloved, do not be afraid to trust me with your life. I am the author and finisher of your faith, and I am writing a story that is beautiful and full of hope. As you walk with me, remember that my plans are not just about your comfort or success, but about your growth, your purpose, and your relationship with me. I am shaping you into the person I created you to be, and I am using your life to bring light and love to the world. Even when you do not understand, choose to trust me. My plans are always for your good, and I will never lead you astray. So, rest in the assurance that my plans are greater than your understanding, and know that I am always working for your good, now and forever. Trusting God brings peace in uncertainty. Life is filled with moments when the path ahead is unclear, when the future feels uncertain, and when your heart is weighed down by worry and fear. In these times, it is natural to seek answers, to long for control, and to desire reassurance that everything will work out as you hope. Yet, my beloved, I invite you to place your trust in me, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. For it is in trusting me that you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away. When you trust me, you are not denying the reality of your challenges or pretending that everything is easy. Rather, you are choosing to believe that I am greater than your circumstances, that I am with you in every moment, and that I am working all things together for your good. Trust is not a feeling. It is a decision to lean on my promises, to rest in my faithfulness, and to surrender your anxieties into my loving hands. I know the burdens you carry, the questions that keep you awake at night, and the fears that threaten to overwhelm you. I see every tear and hear every prayer. Nothing is hidden from me, and nothing is too difficult for me. In the midst of uncertainty, I am your anchor. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging, no matter what storms may come. When you feel lost or afraid, remember that I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. I do not promise that life will always be easy, or that you will never face difficulties, but I do promise that I will never leave you or forsake you. My presence goes before you, walks beside you, and surrounds you on every side. You are never alone, even in your darkest moments. Peace does not come from having all the answers or from knowing exactly how things will turn out. True peace comes from knowing me, from trusting that I am in control, and from believing that my plans for you are good. When you let go of your need to control every detail and instead place your trust in me, you make room for my peace to fill your heart. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is rooted in my character and my promises. It is a peace that guards your heart and mind, even when the world around you is in turmoil. As you trust me, I will guide you step by step. You do not need to see the whole journey ahead. You only need to take the next step in faith, knowing that I am leading you. I will give you wisdom when you ask, strength when you are weak, and hope when you feel discouraged. My Spirit will remind you of my truth and comfort you in your struggles. Trusting me does not mean you will never face uncertainty, but it does mean that you can face it with confidence, knowing that I am with you and for you. Let my peace rule in your heart. When worries arise, bring them to me in prayer. When doubts creep in, remember my faithfulness in the past. When fear tries to take hold, declare my promises over your life. I am the Prince of Peace, and I delight in giving you my peace as you trust in me. No matter what you face, my peace will sustain you, calm your fears, and give you the courage to keep moving forward. So, my beloved, in every season of uncertainty, choose to trust me. Let my peace fill your heart and guide your steps, for I am with you always, and my love for you will never fail. God calls you to share His love with others. This calling is not reserved for a select few, but is given to every person who has experienced the depth of my love and grace. When you receive my love, it is not meant to be kept hidden or locked away in your heart. Instead, it is meant to overflow from your life and touch the lives of those around you. My love is the greatest gift you can ever receive, and it becomes even more powerful when you choose to share it freely and generously. You may wonder how you can share my love in a world that often feels divided, hurting, and lost. The answer is simple. Begin where you are, with the people I have placed in your life. Every day, you encounter opportunities to show kindness, compassion, and understanding. Whether it is a word of encouragement to a friend, a helping hand to a neighbor, or a listening ear to someone who is struggling, these small acts of love can make a profound difference. You do not need to have all the answers or be perfect. You simply need to be willing to let my love flow through you. Sharing my love means seeing others as I see them, precious, valued, and worthy of grace. It means looking beyond differences and choosing to love even when it is difficult. My love is not limited by boundaries, backgrounds, or past mistakes. It reaches into every heart and every situation. When you love others as I have loved you, you become a reflection of my heart to the world. People will know that you are my disciples by the way you love one another. This love is patient and kind. It does not envy or boast. It is not proud or self-seeking. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. There will be times when sharing my love requires courage. You may be called to forgive someone who has hurt you, to stand up for someone who is vulnerable, or to reach out to someone who feels alone. In these moments, remember that you are not acting in your own strength, but in mine. I will give you the words to say, the compassion to feel, and the strength to act. My Spirit will guide you and empower you to love in ways that go beyond your natural abilities. Sharing my love also means being willing to serve. True love is not just words, but actions. It is meeting the needs of others, offering your time, your resources, and your presence. It is choosing to put others before yourself, just as I laid down my life for you. When you serve others, you are serving me. Every act of love, no matter how small, is seen and cherished by me. You may never know the full impact of your kindness, but trust that I am using your life to bring hope and healing to the world. As you share my love, you will find that your own heart is transformed. Love grows as it is given away. You will experience a deeper sense of joy, purpose, and connection. You will see the world through my eyes, and your heart will be filled with compassion for those who are hurting. My love will become the foundation of your relationships, your decisions, and your daily life. So, my beloved, do not be afraid to share my love with others. Let it shine through your words, your actions, and your attitude. Be a light in the darkness, a source of hope and encouragement, and a living testimony of my grace. As you do, you will fulfill the greatest commandment, to love one another as I have loved you, and you will bring glory to my name in all that you do.